Washington has also resorted to technology blockade while trying to maintain its global hegemony, and that doesn't strike many as particularly democratic. A recent case involves Chinese company Huawei, the global leader in 5G technology. Citing national security concerns but without presenting solid evidence, Washington has banned Huawei's products from the U.S. market, cut off supply of semiconductors to paralyze the company's mobile phone business, and try to persuade other governments to give up Huawei's 5G equipment. Huawei is not the first victim of America's long-arm jurisdiction. The book, The American Trap, reveals how the U.S. conducts secret economic wars to maintain global dominance, even against its allies.
Well, the American trap is basically the way the U.S. is using the law as an economic weapon to weaken their competitors. So they're using a different kind of laws. I mean, Alstom, for Alstom, my company, they use the Foreign Corrupt Practice Act, which is a law preventing bribery. On the other side, they use against BNP Paribas, the French bank, and against Huawei and ZTE, another law against American sanctions. So they have an arsenal of different laws that they are using in order to put pressure on companies and to weaken the companies, and sometimes to buy those rivals to American companies.
Back in the 1980s, Washington targeted Japan, which has surpassed the U.S. as the world's largest chip supplier. Japan's leading chip producer Toshiba became the target of U.S. legal and political assaults. The reason? National security concerns. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? In 2013, the U.S. used corporate law to force a French company, Alstom, to pay the highest amount of financial penalties in American history and eventually sell itself to its biggest American competitor, General Electric. A huge loss for France and a big gain for GE. Similarly, in 2018, based on a U.S. extradition request, Huawei CFO Meng Wanzhou was detained in Canada for allegedly violating U.S. domestic laws against Iran. Many analysts say Washington's real motive was to rob China of its leadership in 5G technology.